What's up YouTube? Vintage Dollface, aka Trainer K, back with another ranking video. Today we are ranking legendary Pokemon and mythical Pokemon. I'm so excited for this one. There are so many great legendaries. There are a few that I'm not ranking, such as Mega Forms and things like that, because we already did a Mega video, but there are also Primal Forms. We're not doing those either, or Origin Forms, things like that. But I am so excited to share this ranking video with you guys. Thanks so much for coming back for another video. I want to see what your favorite legendaries are, so make sure you leave those in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button in case you have not done so already, and follow the channel if you're new here. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, help me reach my goal of 250 followers. That's the next goal on the list. Enjoy the video. I will see you guys at the end. Starting off with the three legendary birds. So we've got Articuno. Personally, not my favorite of the three. I'm gonna put it, I think we'll do a B. I am gonna be skipping over the regional variations, the Galarian forms. We're not gonna do those. I changed my mind. I think I want to put Articuno at a C. Zapdos, I really like. It kind of reminds me of Jolteon, which is actually my favorite evolution, so I would rate Zapdos a tier higher than Articuno. Moltres, I really like. It's my favorite of the three, so I'm gonna put Moltres on the B tier list. Then we have Mewtwo. Mewtwo absolutely goes in my S ranking. It's a longtime favorite. It's actually also my husband's favorite Pokemon. And of course, my favorite Pokemon ever, overall, numero uno, Mew, of course, is going in the S tier. Next are the Johto legendary and mythical Pokemon. We have Raikou up first. Raikou is gonna sit right there real pretty in the C tier with Articuno. Entei is also gonna go in that C tier. Although I really loved the Pokemon movie. I think it was Pokemon 3000? I think it was 3000. With Entei and the unknown and all of those things. I might be misquoting the name of the movie, but it's been so long since I've watched it. But I know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just, you know, if the movie name I quoted is wrong, please feel free to correct me in the comments. Next up, we have Suicune. Suicune is gonna go in the B tier with the other legendary birds. Lugia, I actually really love Lugia, but not the S tier amount of love, so we're gonna put Lugia in the A tier. Ho-Oh, pretty little rainbow bird. I am actually not a super huge fan of Ho-Oh, so it's gonna go in the C tier. Celebi absolutely goes up in the S tier with Mew and Mewtwo. I love Celebi. Its typing is great. The Pokemon movie Forever, that, oh my goodness, such a good movie. Next up, we have the first three Reggies. Regirock, we're gonna put it in C. I do like its design. I think it's pretty cool looking. But the Reggies are just, some of them I like, some of them are, yeah, I could take it or leave it. And yeah, these first three definitely fall into that category. Regice, I'm gonna plop it into this C category as well. Registeel, though, is gonna be the first one that's like trash on the bottom tier. I don't like its design. I just think it looks really weird, and the sound that it makes is no, bad brainage. Latias is gonna go right up there in the A category with Lugia, definitely my favorite of the two. But don't worry, because we do still like Latios. He's just gonna go in that B tier. Kyogre is going to go in the A tier. I love Kyogre. Sapphire was my favorite of the two of the Hoenn games. Well, the original ones. And then, of course, Emerald came, and Emerald is great, but Sapphire holds a really special place in my heart. We're also going to put Groudon in that A tier. I think it's really cool design. I love the little Rooney-like designs, mirror on the two. I think that's really cool. And then you've got the similar pattern on Rayquaza here, which is actually also going to go into the A spot. Jirachi is going to get put in the A spot as well. I love this Pokemon. The movie that they had about it was so sweet. Love the way that ended. It just is such a cute Pokemon, and like the idea of it granting wishes, like I love that. Deoxys, this weird thing, it's gonna go in the D tier for Deoxys because I feel very meh about that Pokemon. Uxie is also gonna go in the D tier. I think its head is really weirdly shaped. Not a super huge fan of that one from the Sprite trio. Mesprit, little cutie that she is gonna go in the C tier, and then Azelf is actually gonna go in the C tier with Mesprit. Dialga is gonna go in the B tier and has a solid standing there for me because it is my preference of the two between Dialga and Palkia. Also, my preference was Diamond over Pearl. However, when they did the remakes, I did get Shining Pearl instead, just because of some of the version exclusives that I wanted. Palkia is gonna go in the D tier. Don't come for me, Palkia fans. I'm sorry. Heatran is gonna go in the E tier. Look at that thing. It's freaking ugly. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Regigigas is gonna go in the D tier only because I think it looks like a very interesting monstrosity. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. Giratina, scary, frightening thing that it is gonna go in the B tier for me. I considered A tier, but then decided B. Cresselia is absolutely gonna go in the S rank. It's beautiful, it's powerful. I love Cresselia. Fion and Manaphy. I'm probably just gonna drop these two guys in the D tier. I'm not super into them. I have got them, but they just, I don't know, I'm not very intrigued by them, I guess. Darkrai goes up into the A tier. I love this Pokemon. I think it's super creepy. Love the new TCG designs for the Pocket TCG mobile game. If you guys play that, the designs for the EX card is really cool. Shaman, so this form of Shaman I actually really love, so I'm gonna put it in the A tier. This form of Shaman is like I don't. Arceus, aka God, is gonna go in the S tier rank because it feels wrong to put it in any other. I mean, come on, it's Pokemon God. Victini, I'm gonna drop in the B tier. I think it's really cute. And of course that V-Create move is killer. But I just never really like got into that Pokemon, so dropping it in the B tier. Cobalion's gonna go in the D tier for me. I do like its design. I, again, caught these three Pokemon, but I just kind of feel meh about them, really. Virizion is my favorite of the three, so it's gonna get rated high. Terrakion, I think is how you say that Pokemon's name. I know what it is, but like I always mix up its name. It's gonna go in the E tier for me. I'm just not a fan. I don't like it. And like I had mentioned, Virizion is gonna get a pretty decent rating. I'm gonna drop it in the B tier. Tornadus is another one of those like meh Pokemon designs. Like I never really got into them, so yeah, Tornadus and Thundurus are gonna go in my E tier. Sorry, not sorry. Full disclosure, I got Pokemon Black version, but Reshiram is actually my preferred legendary to Zekrom. So Reshiram is gonna go in the B slot. Nah, I think we're gonna drop it down to the C because it's definitely not up there with like my more favorite Pokemon. Zekrom we're gonna drop in the D tier because it's not a bad design. I just like Reshiram over that one. Again, Landorus going down in the very bottom tier. Kyurem I'm gonna place in the D tier with Zekrom. Up next is Keldeo, little My Pony looking thing. We're gonna put it in the C tier. Meloetta, such a beautiful Pokemon. We're gonna put her in the A tier. Genesect, sorry, is an E for me. Xerneas is gonna go up in the S tier. I love this Pokemon. After I caught it in Pokemon X, I used it constantly. I think its design is beautiful. All of the card art that I've ever seen for Xerneas is just gorgeous. Just love Xerneas. Yveltal's gonna go in the B category for me because it's also very intimidating. And I actually played both X and Y versions, so I like both of these legendaries, but Xerneas is my preferred of the two. Zygarde we're gonna put in the D tier. I just think that Zygarde's a little overrated, to be totally honest with you. I might get some hate for that, but that's just my opinion. It's how I feel about it. Diancie is gonna go in the A tier. I think she is absolutely gorgeous. Hoopa is gonna go in the C category for me. Volcanion gonna be an E, just definitely not a Pokemon that I like gravitated towards or really liked. We got Type Null and Silvally. Type Null is gonna go in the E category for me, but Silvally is a D. I do like that you can change its typing. I think that's a pretty cool thing that they added in there. The Tapus, starting out with Tapu Koko, which is gonna go in the D tier for me, not my favorite of the Tapus. Next up, we got Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is going to go in the C category for me. I think she's really cute and I like the typing. Tapu Bulu is an E tier for me. I'm just not really a huge fan of the design. Tapu Fini, however, goes straight up to the A category. Definitely my favorite of the Tapus. Next up, we have Solgaleo, which is going to go in the B tier for me, while Lunala is going to go up to the A tier. I love this Pokemon. How could I not? The typing is great. The design is great. Don't get me wrong, Solgaleo was awesome, but Solgaleo is not a freaking Moonbat. Next up, we have Magearna. Magearna is going to go in the C tier for me. It kind of reminds me of the little dwarven thingies that you would find down in ruins in Skyrim. Marshadow is going to get in the B tier for me. I really love its design. I think its typing is cool. And again, it has really awesome designs in Pocket TCG. Zeraora is going to go in the B tier for me as well. I like this Pokemon. It is pretty boss in Pokemon Unite, not gonna lie. And I just think it looks cool. Like, it has a really cool design. Look at it. Meltan is gonna go in the B category for me. Next up is Melmetal. Melmetal is gonna go in the C category with Magearna. Next we have Zacian. Zacian's gonna go in that A tier for me. Zacian was my pick out of the two. I played Pokemon Sword and preferred it to Pokemon Shield. Speaking of Pokemon Shield, Zamazenta is actually going to go in the C category for me. Next up, we have Xerneas, and it's going to go in the B category. That thing was crazy hard for me to beat. I don't like to look up the types of legendaries or things that I'm facing, like new Pokemon. I try to stay out of the spoiler loop, and I want to figure out what type they are. I don't want to look it up. So it took me forever to figure out what type this Pokemon was and how to beat it. Cupfu is going to be a B for me. I think it's adorable, but it just wasn't a Pokemon that like I used a lot. Same with Urshifu. Therefore, both Urshifu forms are going to go into the C category. Zarude is going to go in the D tier for me. Regieleki is going to go in the C tier. I think it's a really cool design, and I thought that it was fun that they introduced two new Regis after so many generations. Regidraco is going to go in the B tier for me. I love the design of the arms being the dragon's head. I think that's really freaking cool. Glacier is going to go in the B category for me. Spectrier earns a spot in the S tier because it's a freaking ghost horse, and it's purple and black, which are my two favorite colors. So yeah, Calyrex goes in the C tier for me. Yeah, it just looks weird. Enamorus, I'm actually gonna drop her in the D tier. I just wish that they had made her so much prettier. I know that sounds so vain and shallow, but like, come on, really, y'all didn't have to do her like that. Wo-Chien is gonna get put in the C category for me. Shenpao, however, goes straight up to the S tier. I put this Pokemon on my comp team for a while, and it absolutely dominated. I also just love its design. King-Lu is gonna go in the D category for me. Chi-Yu is pretty freaking cool, and I like how you found it. I just thought it was cool. And it's a pretty bomb Pokemon, so we're gonna put it in the B category. Rhydon is gonna go in the A category. My boy, I went with Pokemon Scarlet over Pokemon Violet because I liked the ancient prehistoric forms more than the futuristic forms. But don't get me wrong, Miraidon is a cool Pokemon. Miraidon definitely goes in the B category because it's still pretty freaking cool. Next up we have Okidogi. Okidogi is gonna go in the D category, just not a really big fan. Monkidori is gonna go in the C category. I had such a hard time figuring out what type this little freaking thing was. It was a tough battle, and so therefore I'm putting it in the C category and not the D category with Okidogi. Pheasantipity, however, is going to go up in the A category. She's beautiful, she's strong, she's powerful, she will flap you in the face. Ogerpon goes in the A category. Love this little guy. He's such a cutie and got such a bad, terrible rep. And last but not least, we have Terrapagos. Terrapagos is going to go in the B category for me. It is super cute and has a nice design. I just wish that it would stay in its fully shelled form because I think that would have been a lot cooler, personally. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed my rankings. What are your favorite legendaries? What Pokemon would you have put in your S tier category? And if you want to do these yourself, you can just go to tiermaker.com. They have a ton of different categories for different tiers that you can go through, including anime, manga, Pokemon, specific anime like Naruto, One Piece, things like that. They have other fandoms like My Little Pony, Harry Potter, and pretty much anything you can think of, really. Thanks again for watching this video and coming back to my channel and checking it out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, weekend, whatever day and time it is for you when you're watching this right now. I will see you guys on the next video, but until then, bye!